Greetings everyone. So in the previous video, I taught you what semitones and whole notes are, and that's just to get you started understanding what the different movements are between notes. Because with this knowledge, we can now move forward to understanding how to play scales. And the first thing which I would do is, before that, is I'm going to teach you what these black notes are. So uh, when you're looking at these notes, you can the basic thing to understand is that this is a C, that's a D, that's an E, that's an F, that's a G, that's an A, that's a B, and that's a C, right? Fine, we know this. Or starting from the A, that's an A, a B, a C, a D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. But now, what are these black notes and how do they come in? You know, what part do they play? Now, this is what you need to understand. When you're playing a note, any semitone, because now you know what semitones are, it's one note lower or one note higher. When you play the note, any note to the left of it is a flat of that note. Any note to the right of it is a sharp of that note. And that logic makes sense when you're on the white notes, but when you're on the black notes, it's going to become a little bit finicky, but then we'll get there just now. So let's just start on the white notes, right? If we look at, for example, D, right? When you're playing a D, any note to the left of it is a flat, any note to the right of it is a sharp. And that's the reason why if you look at the naming over there, you'll see that some notes have a flat, like a D flat, E flat, but then there's that one note which has a sharp. Normally on this notation, also the C will have a sharp, but then I'm glad that they actually put the F sharp there because that will help with the explanation. When you have the D, any note to the left of it is a flat, any note to the right of it is a sharp. That's why if you have a D, this note is D flat, and this note is also D sharp. So when you have a D, this note is D flat, this note is D sharp. When you have a G, then the semitone to the left of it is G flat, the semitone to the right of it is G sharp. When you have an A, the semitone to the left of it is A flat, the semitone to the right is A sharp. Alright? Now that's the most easiest ones to understand. Now we have the outliers, which is the C, the E, the F, and the A. C, the E, the F, and the B, sorry. So when you have a C, the semitone to the right is C sharp. But then now when you look at the semitone to the left, there's no black notes, right? So now you're gonna be like, okay, no, this doesn't make sense. Then what does this mean? It still just means that the note to the left of C is C sharp. Sorry, C flat. But then C flat is the same note as B. C flat is still the same thing as B. Alright? C, semitone higher, C sharp, C semitone lower, C flat, which is the same thing as B. E, semitone lower is E flat. E, semitone higher is E sharp, but E sharp is the same thing as F. F, semitone higher is F sharp. F, semitone lower is F flat. F flat is the same thing as E. B, semitone lower is B flat. B, semitone higher is B sharp. B sharp is the same thing as C, right? Now when you look at the black notes, if we have this note here, which I told you is either a C sharp or a D flat. These black notes, anything lower or higher is whatever the letter name is. Meaning that if you're gonna go from a D flat, the higher note will be a D. but it's also, this is also a C sharp, so the lower note will be a C. So depending on which way you look at it, it's a flat of a D and it's a sharp of a C. So C sharp, D flat, same notes. E flat, same logic. E flat is a D sharp and it's an E flat. So it's a D sharp and an E flat, same notes. Same logic for F sharp, it's an F sharp and a G flat. It's the same notes, F sharp, G flat. Semitone lower is the F, semitone higher is the G. This note, same thing. It's an A flat, semitone lower is a G, semitone higher is an A. So it's both a G sharp and it's an A flat. So yeah, that's pretty much semitones. I mean, that's pretty much what the sharps and flats mean. Yeah, see you guys in the next video.